Just like this. I think we're live.
And we are
live.
live. What is that one again?
No,
I'm joking.
You know what I was actually thinking is this. Is that off?
What?
This. Yeah, great. Because
No, good,
sometimes it goes a bit crazy.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Awaken to Joy. We here live Friday. Kennedy.
Hey Kennedy.
I'm Shem.
Je suis Omondi.
And we here. If you caught the vibe and you caught us, then you caught us. You were the frequency of it today. We're getting into it. Words. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
We're going into etymology. What we do on Friday is we're getting into the etymology of words. We are getting into a reading. What? I'm on a vibe today.
You're vibing.
We vibing. Anyone who's out here, last week's vibe was high. We had John, we had Stacey come through. Okay. It was what it was. It was a good time.
Friday was it Sunday?
I can't tell you.
I think it was Sunday.
It all blurs together and I don't business. We were together as a collective and it went down and it was lovely. Hey Creo.
Hey Creo. Hey everybody. On
wonderful day.
Sunday is gonna be Super Sunday. So we're going live on Sunday, but then after that we're going live again. What was that? 6 no, it's actually 2 p.m. What's
EST.
that? EDT, right?
Whatever time it is.
Whatever it is, 2 p.m. Down there, you guys,
other side
what
of the
time
pond.
zone. Yeah, and after that, we basically going live with the Great Unlock.
Yes, it's always a good time with them, man.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So everybody should be here.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. So what we doing now?
We're starting. Here, so now you're gonna go and crash the whole dictionary for me like you do weekly.
Yeah,
scrape off a couple of words.
Taking away a few words from your vocabulary. That's what it is.
My vocabulary is quite deep, to be fair.
Truth is, it's not about not using them. It's about being conscious when you use them.
Okay, I could do that. I can.
You know what I mean?
I can.
It's like, but anyways, so I'll wait a little and then I'll start, right?
Yeah. How are your days going? Are they beautiful? How's the weather? Today was beautiful weather here. I'm like, it's spring.
Yeah, so, I had a great day today, isn't it?
Had a great day today. Had a great day.
I didn't do anything.
You did something.
No.
You just
I didn't.
You felt like you didn't, but you were in.
No, I did not.
You were in really like free. We're gonna say freelance mode, or we're gonna say play mode. Where are we at with that?
that depends on what
you did. Something. It's just you were having a good time doing it, so you were like, the day went past.
I just was in it.
I loved it for you. I really did.
It's my week, like it's my birthday week. I mean,
Yeah, it is your birthday week. This week is Omondi's birthday week, and it's also simultaneously 333. It's also simultaneously our anniversary week as well.
Yep.
So, marriage anniversary week.
Same week.
So, we're supposed to get married on the same day as his birthday, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that because
I don't want to do that.
You didn't. It was an agreed decision. Nah.
Imagine.
Boo.
No one's got time for this.
No one got time for that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we actually are celebrating this week 20 years.
Yep. 20 years. 20 years out here with my brother and my homeboy.
Yeah, but we go way back.
Like
20 years is like, not how long we've been knowing each other for.
No.
So
okay.
Yeah. Wow.
It's all good. It's lovely. So we got Bet Perez in the house. Bet Perez, hey.
Hey. So what should we call you? 31 Bet Perez. I'm gonna say Bet.
Elizabeth. Wow, you know what? That name's been coming up so many times.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Elizabeth.
like
Bet.
Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love it.
Okay. Hey, right to right. Bonjour.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
232 on
you.
the clock. I love the synchronicities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by
Thank
the way,
you.
you say 333. This is not my age. That's it. Imagine 233 years old. That'd be
if
fun.
honestly,
He's
if
a
you looked
vampire.
like
That's
that,
why
it would be, I would say, fine wine Hennessy type of vibes, but it's okay.
No, at this point, when you pass a certain age, like 333 years old, you don't say, "Oh, you look good for your age." It's like, "What are you?" It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, "What are you?" You
Yeah,
don't
I
look like a
know.
vampire.
Yeah, 20 years in this dimension. Check,
Yeah.
yeah, check me out. Hey, hey. I'm feeling it, Elizabeth. I'm feeling it. Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You
guys.
know what?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do really appreciate it. It's been a good time, to be fair. They have spun by. So
And
everyone out here saying, "Oh, 20 years, it's a long time." It's 20 summers. If you know, you know. Okay. It's not, it goes fast.
it does. Yeah. But you know what? It's funny, usually we don't really necessarily mention or anything like that. But
No,
well,
we
you know
don't.
what?
So
Might as well
Elizabeth is
say.
saying my organization is Honor Enterprises. Oh, and I'm seeing Leo energy. Yes, go for it. Oh, I'm seeing. Oh, has your lion got a tail and a wing as well? And does that tail have a scorpion sting at the end? I'm just interested. Like, I'm just interested.
It's hang on. What was that? Is that a I'm trying to remember the name. Um I can't remember right now, but anyways.
Okay, hang about. So Elizabeth is saying, I'm doing similar stuff as you in my channel, but in Spanish. Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
well we're gonna check out your channel.
Well, community members, let's get together. I know our Spanish might not be Spanishing, but guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna subscribe, we're gonna support. We're gonna support the fams out here.
Absolutely. And plus on our Discord, that's the whole point. We've got a section where you just share your creations, basically.
Yeah.
Like
So
a
you
channel.
can post some of your
And
stuff
then
there.
yeah, you put your stuff
share
there,
it with the
so
community.
people can know what
There's
you do.
plenty of people in the community who speak Spanish as well, so they might want to really
absolutely
see what you got going on. Yeah, we did start young.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
But are we that young? Are we?
Are we?
What? Do you know what's funny? It's actually funny you saying this, because imagine that if you remember everything, all your past lives, let's say every instances, that must change everything. Because you all your experience, because most people say, oh, you getting married young, and they in reference to not having experiences, right? Or you need to get more experiences than the right time. It's when you've got enough experiences and whatnot. But if you remember all your past lives,
then you've been married a ton of times for a ton of years.
I think you got enough experiences, right, to remember. No, I'm just saying it's probably why they have to. You put yourself through amnesia when you come here.
Yeah, for real. Sometimes you need to
make believe,
about certain ones. Yeah, to make believe you don't know. So Elizabeth is saying that she started her channel in 2013. Her organization. She started her organization in 2013. You've been going for a long time. You've been tapped in for a long time, Elizabeth.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hey, hello, mate.
Hey, blessed.
Hey, blessed.
Blessed, you stay blessed. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you're saying that basically that I didn't know all I know now. But yeah, that's the whole point. That you grow along, your projects and the things you do. So yeah, absolutely.
Yes, definitely will. We'll share on Discord.
Yeah, we've got a Instagram, but we don't do nothing there.
We don't really manage.
No, okay. We post regularly now because we're
not in charge of it.
We are. What can I say without being duality? We good creators. Anyway, but yeah, what I'm saying is like yeah, on Instagram, we are a little bit more present. Yes, let's connect. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wherever we can expand the community is always a good thing. Plus many languages, you know what I mean? We out here.
Yeah.
As far as I get to is buenos dias or hola, and that is it. And I bet I've absolutely murked the accent right there.
Oh, you say you had a pineal gland activation in 2021.
2021.
What happened?
Did you do it via
Di-
like was it a DMT? Was it breath work? Was it just Kundalini awakening? What are we saying? Interesting. Yes.
Okay, sure, we will.
Sure we will. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Yeah. So
But we don't mind you telling us about your activation still. Well, it's just gonna start.
Omondi is now going to dig into our dictionary and give us a list of words that we may or not be
Yeah,
using.
do you know what? It's not to you. It's just
no, babe. I'm
to
pulling
to
your
expand
leg.
your awareness, though.
Right? Go on. Kennedy said, "Go on.
Yeah,
Cook.
cook. So let's start by cook. No, I'm not. Desire.
Oh, I'm gonna break in binaural beats.
Binaural beats.
Juicy.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Okay. 3 months. This.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna check out. Okay, so Bet Perez, could you in the comment section, can you put a link to your channel so that everyone can just go over and click and subscribe? And also for Blessed as well. I know he keeps it quiet, but he got a whole channel out there in these streets. So Blessed, he part of the whole entire communities of all of the communities. His stuff is great. Just go over there. It's more of his stuff that just leaves you thinking, okay. Food for thought. You know how Blessed is. He dropping all these type of bombs everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
So, okay, you say you were born in Philadelphia in 1963 and raised in Puerto Rico. Oh wow. Okay.
But hence bilingual. I get it.
Oh yeah, I get it.
All right, go on. Cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this. Yeah. So desire. That's what first word basically.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna give a reason as far as why I picked it. I was called to pick it. I felt compelled to pick that word.
Go on then.
It's from Latin. Now I'm gonna try to pronounce it right. Okay. D, and I don't even think in Latin they say D. They say de, right? De. I don't know. D. Okay, I'm gonna say D. I'm gonna pronounce in English, right? Latin. Okay. Okay. D. Sa de rare. Decide rare. French person would probably say would say de cide rare, but decide rare, right? Meaning from the stars. D from and Sadara stars. That is actually what desire is, right? So originally, desire implied a longing connected to the stars, a recognition of something not currently visible. Hidden distortion over time, desire has been framed as lack, craving something you don't have. This creates chasing, attachment, and constant sense of not yet. So the original frequency of it is a signal of alignment, a recognition of what is already available to you, available to you energetically. It is not absence; it is awareness of possibility. So instead of "I want this," you would then shift to "I recognize this is available to me. This is already part of my field." Desire becomes guidance, not lack. So it's not that
you just spun me right now. I'm not gonna mince it. You spun me with that.
Really?
Yeah, because don't forget, I just come up off of Sandman, right? And Desire was an arsehole, right? We'll put it out there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
But-
yeah. This is a great show, by the way, guys.
But now you've said it like that for like Desidera, yeah?
Mhm.
I'm like, guidance when you can't decide. And I'm seeing like the star card in tarot,
Right.
where you know that it's like acknowledgement that you're a cosmic being, and then you connecting back with your cosmic lineage to get some sort of guidance.
Yeah, it's basically what it seems to be originally. So
what talk about distortion.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but because we've interpreted with the wrong meaning, so the way we interpret it, so it's from a place of lack. So it creates all distortion now around it. So it's like you have to trust you. If you use it that way. So you reintegrate the all meaning of it, the appropriate frequency, or you kind of change the way you say certain things.
It actually is quite I'm not gonna lie, if it's coming from someone who is using it from a lineage point of view, like knowing the acknowledgement of the cosmic beings that you are, then it's quite a beautiful thing to say that you desire someone. It's like a knowing of missing, a knowing of seeing who they are, like a kind of like I see you type of thing.
It's almost like a longing for home, really.
Like a longing connection, but
longing
like
connection, yeah.
a more I want to connect with you on that level, like on a higher level than that.
Yeah, it's far away from the flesh aspect, the physical aspect that people often.
Well, I'd say of this worldly aspect, it's more of a.
Yeah, but there's a really physical aspect of desire, even if it's not
the lust side
the
of
lust side. Well, even if you don't relate it to people to people. I'm just saying if you relate it to even things you want in your life, like the way you want a home, a car, or certain things, clothes, or it's a very physical thing, Now, yeah, that's really what it is, though. And I guess, yes, you said the last aspect of it.
But then when you bring through the kind of cosmic guidance way about it, and you make it less lustful, and you make it more like you're looking for guidance towards this thing to guide you in the right way, or to guide you like for something aligned, ends up being something quite beautiful.
Yeah, once you understand it that way.
Okay.
So, like I said again, I'm going to say it again one more time. So instead of I want this, because when you say want, I want, it's like this desire aspect we're talking about. Yeah. So that's why they say want for nothing, right? But I guess it's just then done for some people. They'll think that for sure. So I recognize this is available to me. I recognize this is available to me. It is probably a more appropriate way to speak of what you're trying to manifest in your life, really. Yeah. Or what you're trying to align with, because it's more about alignment.
So then now,
this is already part of my field, so you will recognize the fact that it's already part of your field.
That's why you desire it, because it's in your field. So it's more like not from lack, it's more from you're aligning with something.
Yeah, because
that's kind of guided.
And then I guess you would probably become more appropriate with what it is in alignment with you and what it is from absolute distortion, because there's a lot of things you crave as a compensation for other things. So you there in lack and distortion. So anyway, but it's for you to decipher and how maybe have a greater understanding of how you use these words. Yeah. So yeah, basically desire become guidance and not like. The second word, gonna move on to the second word, which is anger.
Okay.
So I wanted to cover anger because there's a lot of judgment attached to it, right? So I'm seeing a few comments. So I'm just going to talk about yes, okay, the lion. Okay, it is you. I understand now. And then that's why it's on the logo of your organization. Okay, I get
Lovely.
it. Yes. Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena. Yeah, she likes the breakdowns of the words and want to know if they'll be posted somewhere. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna get.
eventually.
Eventually, we're
Yeah,
gonna just like group them up, get a glossary together, and put them together.
yeah, yeah. That's and plus probably classify them, because if you put word for the sake of putting word, it becomes a dictionary, and dictionary. I mean, and then the issue with the dictionary is you only look into the word you've heard during your day, and you don't know the meaning of, as opposed to serving a true purpose where we can put them together by maybe emotion, or by certain things you're going through your life. So categorize it so it makes sense, and that you got a list of words under that particular emotions, or what we not sure how to do it yet, but yeah, definitely do it so that it's useful, and
Yeah,
it's yeah,
let's
for sure.
go over them so that like they
Yeah.
correspond with the ones that you've covered in the videos. Because even me, like, I catch myself with the word try now.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, I'm more aware of it. It's coming aware of something. That's
Well,
all.
ultimately the word is I guess, yeah, the word is you want, and then part of manifestation is like you become this, you try see, but most of us are aspiring to become this wizard, where we can just start or wizard, witch, or mage, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just saying, where we want to be able to say the things we truly mean, and
Yeah.
then there's this immediate manifestation, as you say. And I've noticed few times this take place, a real thing, where I've said certain things, but it was like more like um childlike way of saying it,
Mm.
and within a week or 2 weeks, the things that I say came up.
That's why 6-year-olds are good at this.
Yeah, yeah. So that's ultimately, this is
Oh yeah,
what we'd love,
they'll
right?
manifest things by the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yo,
amazing.
they out here. So Kennedy says, yeah, I've been telling my girl that anger is okay to have, just not fixate on. Yeah.
Yes, yes. This is the thing. There's
Mhm.
so much judgment around it, and I don't think anger and bad is just. But anyway, let's go through it. So anger,
Yeah.
etymology, and also another thing as well. It's most of the thing is more lack of knowledge, like we unaware of. It's a lack of awareness, really. But
Mhm.
once you become aware, you expand your consciousness, and then things change,
Yeah,
literally.
and just quickly to add to that, Lucien says, calm without anger is like having only hot water in the house. Oh god, it's in the intention behind it.
That's right.
You know what?
You're dead on. Yeah.
Relatability beyond synchronistically. Okay.
Absolutely. So
Okay. All right. If you know, you know, right? All right. Cool.
so anger, etymology, yeah, root, origin. Obviously, that's where we're gonna go to really find out about anger, because
Yeah.
a lot of things like a surface meaning, like but I think it's deeper than that. So from the Old Norse. So, and actually, I'm going to give you the spelling, and I'm going to tell you how I think they used to pronounce it. So the spelling is Angr. So I think it's Angr. Angr.
All right.
So they must have like a, you know.
No, I'm feeling into it. Listen,
But maybe I
I'm
don't know. See, this is the thing. I'm
I'm
thinking
out
about
here. I'm
where they're
more
saying
Ragnar.
Ang
It's
R,
Lagatha vibes.
but
I'm trying to
but
catch it.
but think about it. Ang R would be what in English what you would say, because you would say like Ang and R,
Anger.
Angar.
Yeah.
But maybe they didn't pronounce it like that.
Maybe.
Maybe it was Angr.
I think we'd have to ask
Like
someone
a
who's Scandinavian.
just do it French one. Anyway, it's funny. It's hilarious. Yeah, we'll have to ask one, and if one of you is from
Scandinavian roots out there.
Scandinavia, or
What we saying
yeah,
out here?
let us know. Angr from Sweden or Norway. All right. So it means grief, sorrow, distress. Originally, anger was linked to unprocessed pain. So the distortion behind anger is often seen as negative, destructive, something to suppress or fear. This creates repression, internal tension, misdirected expression. So the original frequency of anger is compressed energy seeking movement, a boundary signal, a call for change or truth. It is not the problem, it is the messenger.
Mm.
So the frequency shift now would be, instead of saying I am angry, you would say there is energy moving through me. Something within me is asking for change. Anger becomes information, not identity. And I think that's really,
Yeah.
we always treat it as like a surface level issues,
I
emotions.
I can
Like
relate.
that's what that is. You're being aggressive, whatnot, and it is not.
Remember, there was a time in my life, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you recall, where I was labeled as hot headed.
Yeah.
I was not.
Yeah.
That was unprocessed grief.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I feel like when I look at people and I see them going through anger, especially even when I was a kid, I always used to look at it and be like, wow, that person's hurt. Or wow, that person's frustrated. I always used to be able to read into the nuance of where the anger was coming from. And somehow it had like this seed of pain or not being heard, not being understood, or not feeling seen in some way.
Yeah. I think this is information. It's not so much, and I think that's the point. These information, specifically like anger, it is not in the meaning and understand what it truly means. It's not for the observer. It's that's the thing. It's if you someone attempt to not really be angry or have a hold on you, on your anger or that sort of your emotion, well then that's not really for you, because it's for someone who's going through. Because if you knew what it is, you actually would begin to shift the way you react to things, because you have an understanding of what's going on
Or you'd be
through
more
you. You know,
compassionate with yourself.
with yourself, which
Yeah.
means the whole point, it's when someone is angry, it's the lack of compassion for themselves, which in turn is mirrored by people having a lack of compassion for them, because they're seeing them as being angry. They think they shouldn't,
Or out
although
of
they
control.
out of control, although they're not understanding that it's just a self-expression, it's expression of self. Because it's energy going through you, it's just because it's distorted, it comes out that way. But once you can change that filter and basically renew that filter as what it's supposed to be in the first place, then all of a sudden you have the ability to actually react differently, because you have an understanding of what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that, do you know where I see a lot of that being held in? Back in the day, fathers coming home angry from work.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Big things. It's like, brother, you don't like your job. You resent the fact that you have to go. And then you resent the fact that everybody doesn't glaze you for it. But why should we?
is it fair to
And
say that anger
they don't
only
feel seen. They don't feel heard. They don't feel respected. And they don't know what to do about it.
absolutely, and is it fair to say that anger probably only exists because of people being forced to do the thing they don't want to do, or being completely disaligned with their true self?
Not being able to express themselves or process
Yeah,
it. Like what
yeah,
they're saying,
yeah.
unprocessed
But then that's
emotions.
exactly. And then you would choose for yourself to express that emotion appropriately, simply because now you understand that's what it is. So yes, it takes away the blame, and appropriately for yourself, not for others to judge or think it's appropriate or not. Just for you, so you can feel like you can let it go through you. It's like a one energy it's like it's almost as if it's supposed to go through you and be let out, but with the understanding that what that is.
Do you remember that a lot of this is coming from a place where we were told what was an appropriate action or appropriate reaction to a thing. So if you are in a paradigm where you're not allowed to cry and you're not allowed to sing and dance out aloud as you feel, you're not allowed to just give a little bit of a yelp, and you're not allowed to look too excited about anything, that kind of leaves you with a small bandwidth of being able to release a lot of these things.
Yeah.
So anger was like what was left, like a side effect of being controlled.
Yeah, well, it's an education that, like your body, your vessel is letting you know, or your being is letting you know that it is not aligned with you. But then when you begin to understand what that is, then you stop even allowing yourself to be in this situation in the first place. It's like a because then it becomes a vicious circle, right?
Yeah, I
You say
love
vicious
this, but
circle?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
or
get it.
cycle?
I'm just
Too
hey,
bad, but
hey,
yes.
hey, 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 yeah.
But you know what I mean? I mean,
Um,
like, you wouldn't. The whole point of you being in that situation in the first place is because the lack of understanding of what's going on. But the minute you understand what's going on, you can even see a mile ahead what's to come, which means that you won't even put yourself through that because you start feeling certain way. You'll be like, hey, this
this
is
is
not
too much
aligned.
for me.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm out of my
yeah,
boundaries here.
yeah.
Oh, oh gosh, I'm out of my garden. I better get
Right,
back in.
exactly.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just go through some
Yeah,
of
yeah,
these
sure.
through the chat. All right, so we got Elizabeth. Okay, with the links, we're gonna check.
Oh, sorry,
Bet
Lina.
Perez, we're gonna check out the channel. No, I skipped
No, I
some.
was just
I'm
going to
gonna
say,
cycle back.
Lina said somewhere, most
Yeah,
likely on our website.
yeah, it
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
posted most likely on the website. And that's the O's888.com. We'll post that up again. Lina, not Lina, Bet Perez, Elizabeth. Spanish speaking, for all the Spanish speaking folk out there, check out her channel.
Yeah.
Check out her channel. Swing past, communities popping out here. All right. Also, as much as Bless is trying to hide out here in these streets, he has a whole channel. He be posting when he want to post, but they be fire. So check out his channel too. Swing by. Now we have, okay, so then Elizabeth said, I've manifested everything I wanted, but I didn't manifest like I thought. I worked a lot to manifest my own business, and I was not able to do it like I wanted. Now is when I'm manifesting. Okay, but not the way I thought. It's how it be sometimes.
So, Lucian.
Yeah, so no, we read this one already.
Okay, we read that one. Okay.
So Kennedy says, yeah, it sounds like a tool of discernment. Yeah, it is. If you allow it to be, I'd guess. Hey Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Fam. Yeah. All right. So Kennedy is saying it sounds like a natural side effect for a limitless soul in this hellhole, if you ask me. Basically, because and this is the thing, you dress it in manners, right? What's appropriate and what's not appropriate. But what it ends up doing is you end up forming this identity that kind of squeezes you, and then you can't express yourself, and then it frustrates you, and it comes out as anger. Like between all the code switching and all of the turning up and putting your best foot forward and wearing uncomfortable clothes a lot of the time, or things you don't really want to wear, or arrive or speak the way you don't naturally speak. No wonder for so many years there were people, men, I'm saying like fathers, that was in my head coming home, who were just wrecked to the core as far as self-expression was concerned. They used to come home pissed, angry, just done with it. There was nothing else left. It was a cry for help. It was a cry for help. And then and you couldn't even hug them because they didn't think it was appropriate. So there was no helping them either.
Yeah, and I think as well is all the contradiction. When you raised in the working class, usually work mean being good. Like if you work hard, you're a good person, and doesn't matter how much people say it, the truth. You feel it. You like, no,
Yeah.
That's not it.
It's not it.
Yeah, it's not it.
It's not it.
So that will definitely get you going when it comes to anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Elizabeth. We're here, like, there's lots of people who speak Spanish in the community, so we'll just swing by, check you out. It's lovely. We're all expanding. I love this. Hey, Juliana.
Hey, Juliana. You say hi, everyone. Are words hard for anyone else? I always find it hard to find the words to put on what I want to say.
Yeah, because sometimes there's no words for them. It's just like, sometimes it's just a sound, which is why I often swing past kids. They teach you so much about self-expression because they don't try to adhere to all of the social rules around it, but then they don't end up being so angry all of the time. And when they do, it's usually because of this, us trying to tell them what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. But then I think to myself, maybe if you see something horrible and say yuck, it's yuck. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not hurting anyone. Like, how is, you see what I mean? It's not like they saw someone's face and said yuck. They saw some food, they don't eat it, they don't like it, it makes them feel sick. They said, oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Then, oh, yuck.
Then yuck, yeah.
And sometimes they'll be hearing like a whole load of, when things get too loud in the house, and instead of saying shut up, they'll hit you with a guys. And you'd be like, how much time do you want to do that?
Do you know what? It's funny what you said in terms of has that got me feeling okay. I think this is what it is we are meant to express judgment a lot. Even when children are young, we are subjected to judgment and we are expected to judge, right? Until that judgment doesn't coincide or align
with us,
with an adult or whoever else it is at the time. And I'm saying, all right, if you look at the animal kingdom and how they use the senses, and they're gonna go through some things that they don't know if it's food, they're gonna smell it, it's just gonna walk away from it. They're not gonna have a reaction. That's the thing. If you don't like something, there's no even truth is there's no reaction to even have. You just don't have to interact with it, right?
Yeah.
But because we are always, I don't know how we do it, but we always find ourselves so tied to whatever it is we don't like, and it's from birth, which in terms can inhibit us to manifest reality we want. It's like almost like a running programs, and kids learn that from the adult right around. But what I'm saying is, like, you see a cat. If a cat smells something it ain't good, just gonna walk away. They're not gonna.
They do gag sometimes. They'd be like,
yeah. If
they just leave.
Yeah, but a gag is not even a gag. A gag is literally something that makes you gag. And I tell you, when a kid gag is when you force them to try to eat. But if not, there's no gagging, right? Is that not the truth?
Do you know why I'm cracking up? The first time I gave Gracie carrots, she gagged immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow. Gag. Like, it's not, some kids are like, no, gagged.
Yeah.
She didn't even, and she was like, not an expressionless child, but yeah, she was expressionless for quite some time.
But what I'm saying is, like,
quite some time.
Like you.
So all she had was that gag, and it let me know.
So I'm saying it's your.
There'll be no carrots for you, baby girl.
But think about think about how you get to that point. You kind of like interfering with things, because we always think this is a thing. This is what they should eat. They should have. So you get the carrots, and you get this, and you get that.
Yeah.
And then no. And I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm sure that there's maybe an approach that can be done where you only use your senses. You don't have to bring it to the mouth, put it in the mouth before you know. Like, we're not taught that. But I know this is part of our senses, and so every animal has it.
You know what? That reminds me why I don't eat lobster.
You can even visually, I can tell you the stuff visually I'm seeing, and it's like, I'm never going to eat that. I don't even have to say it enough to interact with it, but I know I've learned to.
You would be called ignorant for doing that. You don't. How do you know? You haven't even tried it. You
I
don't
just
know
know.
if you don't try.
Or the smell. The smell
sometimes
immediately.
The smell, you'd be like, nah.
I'm telling you, like, no, I'm not eating this.
Yeah. It's like,
but I'm just what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be a whole conversation about something you don't eat, but yet.
Yeah, because then there's interference there.
Because you told to judge, you have to have a judgment, you have to have an evaluation, you have to evaluate what this is. No, you don't. Sometimes
or maybe your evaluation is that you've looked at it and that's your evaluation.
Well, that would not pass the.
No, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate.
This is what I'm saying. We interfere a lot, and that is why sometimes you just have to be. You don't have to, But anyway,
I saint, hey,
hey, I sent.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hiya. All right, let's do
I
this.
appreciate that, though. I appreciate the bonjour. Love it. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going now.
Go
yeah.
on. What's your
All right.
third
So
word?
the third one is God.
Okay.
Yep. No, I thought with that. So God. So the etymology first. From Proto-Germanic, Gudan, meaning that which is invoked, that which is called upon. It pointed towards presence, that which is recognized and engaged with. So the distortion is God has often been shaped into something external, separate from self. I think a lot of us know that. The hierarchy, how do you pronounce that? I always have a problem with that word. Hierarchy in French, but I know it's hierarchical. Oh, come on, I ain't pronouncing this. Or distant, yeah. Hierarchy. Hierarchically. This creates a dependency, disconnection, seeking outside rather than within. So God is the awareness that is aware. That is the original frequency, the animating intelligence within all things, presence itself, not separate, not distant. So instead of God, please help me, and I know it sounds basic, but I think it's good to say it again. I am aware within this moment. Clarity is present here. The connection becomes direct, immediate. So you always refer to yourself, basically.
Because it's already present.
But the reason why I say God is because I even stopped using God, the word, period.
Why?
Even say, I said it in terms of, we are God, we all God. But the word in itself, do you need to say if you are? You don't, right? Do you need, it's the presence in itself, right? So just mention the fact to have a word for it and does it in itself.
Well, maybe we're using it because we're trying to change our understanding. And you know what? There's many words that we've been able to take and really turn the boat back around about it. Yeah. And I think maybe God is one of them. Because once it's understood like this, then we don't have to give it any biblical attachment or any attachment to any one religion. It's more of the presence of everything.
True, and
it's
the
not
reason
outside
why
of ourselves is inside. It's part of us.
And check it out. The reason why I wanted to mention God, you could also say source, but source will have another meaning, probably in etymology wise. It will be a bit different, but the meaning of it is because just to try to find a word for it to qualify what you are. What you are is what you are. There's no word for it. Literally, the I am. You're saying the I am to say I am presence. I am. So in actual fact, we were never meant to have a word for it to explain it. But we only do it for duality, and I guess remember that's basically.
Or maybe to explain how expansive it was. To
kind of God give and the source idea doesn't.
That it's. Yeah, but then
it limits
what you've said
to the word in itself to describe some things we feel have to be bound to words to sort of like a.
Well, the way it was kind of said there kind of feels like it was posed just to be able to show the level of permeation, like the fact that it permeates everything. that which permeates everything that is everything.
If it's everything, it has no words.
Yeah, but they decided that they did so.
And
yeah, that's what they did.
Sure,
cool.
Absolutely. And my point,
get it.
the reason why obviously there's the obvious, oh God, and God is not outside of yourself, blah blah blah. But then, for the sake of being, just being, when you be, you're all in the essence of it. Right?
And where does the etymology source back to? Is it Norse or is it Latin? What one was that?
No, it's Proto-Germanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
So it's actually not that old. If you can, the word in itself, if you can link it back to a country,
yeah,
it's not that old. That's what I'm trying to say.
Understood.
So I even think that there was a point where we never mentioned that of which we are.
No.
Understood.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But for the sake of control.
Yeah.
We had to name it.
Yeah.
Put it in a box.
Basically.
All right. So what's the next word after that?
The next word is now. So Old English, new. Didn't know that, but apparently that's what it is. New, meaning at this present time, at this present time, immediately. Simple, direct, immediate.
Mm-hmm.
So now is often overlooked, obviously, or bypassed, constantly replaced with past or future thinking. So treated as stepping stone rather than the point of power. This creates delay, distraction, disconnection from creation.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's the original frequency, the only point of experience, the only place where anything actually happens, the access point to all change, not a moment passing, but the space where everything exists. Because, okay. The reason why I wanted to talk about now, because even when you say, could you do this now, implies a timing, implies, it still don't imply now.
I get you.
And that's why the answer is usually, well, now, like right now, you want me to do it, and you confirm, yeah, right now, in this instance, the one I'm saying now.
Yeah.
And now is one of the word that, again, it's like God is ineffable.
It's right now.
It's right now. Yeah. Right now.
Right now.
I thought it'd be funny to just mention the now and where it's actually from.
So no matter what we say, even if we say right now, we're always slow to go and do it. Because if I say go and do that now, and you say, all right, I'll do it now, and you get up and do it, you're still late because you didn't do it now. You did it after the now,
it's ineffable. It's a word that undo itself when you say it.
Yeah, I get it. But no, when you try to do it, it undoes itself.
Yeah, that's
what
in
the now of it. Yeah, I get you. I feel it.
So it's more a word rather than when you ask for something to take place, and meaning like in a certain amount of time, or it's more to explain the state
of presence.
Yeah,
understood.
So that's what it is.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So
hi, Loretta.
So
Loretta's come
I'll give
through.
you just an example, quickly. So now is where this begin. So you would say, I choose this here.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you're in constant free will choosing every moment, every instances.
Okay, without using the word now, because it's already in the now when you're saying it.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like calling the time out every time you say something.
Yeah. And basically it's to work away from the idea to say, obviously, but it's things that I know a lot of the community knows, basically to walk away from the idea to say one day, you will just refer it a lot to yourself. I choose this here, or,
you bring it back to the present moment.
This is my will. Yeah. To the present moment. Yeah.
Okay. So Loretta's came in. Hey, Loretta. And Kennedy has said, what you are is what you are. I am that I am.
I am that I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I could see. Okay, so Kennedy's saying, yeah, I could see overlooking the now is keeping many in anger
or even
or
anticipation,
even,
low key. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, real.
Yeah, Jay. Do you know what? I'm just I'm having fun. I mean, what else would I be doing? Really?
He tried to steal half my dictionary out here, people. That's the real. He's
No,
a
no, no, no. I'm not
mastermind.
saying
He's digging
anything.
in. He's
No,
digging
no,
in.
no, no, no. I'm not. I'm just
I'll be out here. I'll be out here sign language
ideally.
after a while. I'll just be out here, just hand signs out here.
But don't you think that maybe we're gonna move towards um telepathy like fully, which means you because this languages or ethereal, they're not as usable. You can't do what you do with telepathy, so you can send a whole concept to someone without saying one word. But then they would, because of their body, their brain, they'll interpret it in their own way, and with their own words and that, and they try. And this is why essentially that's what happened when you have an OB and you come back with some information and you find it hard to put it to words, and you try your best to, you try your best, you know what I mean, to do these things. It's because the languages is only related to the limitation we have, the concept we can understand here because of our body.
Yeah.
That's it. It goes hand in hand. This is it's very related to our physicality. But
I guess that's why more and more people are becoming polyglots,
yeah,
because they've realized that there needs to be a consciousness of just being able to operate anywhere, wherever you go.
yeah,
You can connect. You can communicate.
Yeah, it is that. The real reason why I wanted to talk about the etymology, and it's just to know where it's from. Number one, you realize it's not that old. Languages aren't that old. Words aren't that old. It's from at most ancient Greece.
Yeah.
Which is not that old, and most likely not from this realm, anyways. Period. So, we just say we're so attached, and it's a source of conflict. Often people take offense about what you say. So now
Do
if you
they?
talk
Didn't notice.
you know what I mean. And then it's like, no, easily, and then you didn't notice, right? And then for instance, even now when you say certain things even on YouTube, you have to like disclaimer, right? It's not financial advice, no health advice. You gotta do all these things.
Oh, that's because of censorship as well.
Yeah, they only exist because of languages.
Yeah.
If you ask, can you censor telepathy? I don't think you can.
No, you can't. Do you know what? It's still a beautiful thing to explore, and while we use it, we may as well have it as another thing that we can master.
Yeah.
And a lot of this is about just becoming impeccable with it so that we can express ourselves freely. It's like another it's like another recipe in your book.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Jay, just to answer you, Omondi is Omondi. Amondi actually it's what they use for a girl. So that's the difference between a boy and a girl. Omondi will be for boy, Amondi will be for girl. It's from Kenya. It's a Luo's word. And the meaning is, it means born in the morning. So it's that simple.
Yeah. Born in the morning. Do you know what that always reminds me? Here, they do not like to write on the birth certificate what time you were born.
No, they don't.
So as far as that's concerned, I don't have a clue. Low-key, haven't seen a baby picture older than 4 weeks, like younger than 4 weeks.
Because you're not from here.
Go figure. Go figure. So yeah. Blessings come through. So language is a vital bit of the fuckery. Love the word. Connoisseur of the fuckery here as well. Yeah. Without it, they're silly contracts and whatnots wouldn't exist exactly. They'd have nothing to bind you by it.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that though.
That is so true.
I tell you what, um, once you begin to understand these words,
Yeah.
because every time you do a contract, believe it or not, it doesn't ties you just physically here. It's also energetically a contract that is signed at the same time, which means once you've understood certain words, you can revoke these things, which means that in turn, when it comes to the manifestation of this contract, the impact can be less.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that is why knowing
rebuke it.
Rebuke it, because when they do these contracts and all different contracts that you may sign, you don't think you're signing, but you are. You realize very quickly the specific word they used within these contracts or chosen so that it ties you up to this contract energetically.
Yeah.
They just don't let you know these things.
Yeah.
Because these words have a meaning. And the truth is, if I was going to write a contract with certain words, and these words I want to know what they actually mean, their origin, and I write this contract, sign it with somebody, and this same person doesn't know the true meaning of these words, they're not signing the same contract, although they're signing the contract I want them to sign.
Absolutely. And that's what happens.
Yeah.
They tell you to sign it like terms and conditions.
Yeah. But energetically, I'm talking about
I'm gonna put it in like what's it called again? You know that print that you need a magnifying glass to read,
right?
Even with 20/20 vision.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put a whole load of words in there you don't know. Discombobulated is part of the what word are we going for? The connoisseur here used the word fuckery. It's part of the fuckery of it all. Really is.
This is yeah.
Yeah. And then before you know it, you've just signed up to some
and you know what?
Some fuckery, okay? For in perpetuity. So you rebuke that shit.
Literally.
Ugh.
Yeah, Jay, I see what you're saying. American English doesn't really have power. Actually, I think what it is it's every languages have sort of like a power when you understand them, like you understand energetically what these words do mean. I think there's a power in every languages. That's what is there, but it's just not in our favor. So I understand what you mean when you say like it doesn't really have power. Yes, it's just that no one told us basically what these words truly means. We really, truly, and there's so much of them. Things that I found out was like, wow, I can't use this word, or even some signs when you do certain signs.
Found out what the middle finger meant, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah. So okay. I do get what you're saying, Jay. It's I know how you mean it, but unfortunately, these people have been playing us for a long time now. Like it's been stupid. It's got to a point like even the idea of a receipt, when you have a receipt from the shop and you take that receipt back. So basically you buy something, they give you that receipt. That receipt is a contract. It's an agreement.
Oh, look, you got a receipt there going from a supermarket. Pull that up.
Yeah.
Exhibit A. Okay. Asda's a very classy supermarket here. All right. So you got your okay. No, because Asda ain't paying my bills. So you got your thing here, right? Okay. And then at the back, whole load of like tiny writing that basically binds you up. Yep. For some reason, I'm seeing the Financial Conduct Authority in here. What? I bought bananas. See what I'm saying? They're out of order. But I see you. Yeah.
It's actually also it's a certification for when you spend your energy, you're spending, because that's what people say, you spend money.
It's your currency.
You don't spend. That's the thing as well. It's what we say, spending. I'm gonna go and spend some money. You don't spend anything, because the minute you verbalize I spent money, you are literally saying another thing than what you think you're saying.
Yeah.
And these are the things, and then we'll give you a receipt to affirm that as well. to prove that it's what it is. But this is why they made it now optional. People, would you like a receipt or not?
Yeah.
And then
Because we're coming out of the idea that
Yeah.
we need a receipt. I mean, think about it for what it really is. Yeah. Firstly, with all CCTV and all that stuff, you watched me come in. You saw what I picked up. If I use one of those self checkouts, you got closer.
Yeah.
Okay. What more proof do you need? You got it in your database. You probably scanned me on the way out.
Yeah.
What do you mean receipt? You know I was in here. You could give me the time, the date. You're probably in my heartbeat. Real talk. At the time, they're taking the piss. Yeah, and Bless is saying they make you believe that you are your straw man. Absolutely. Best. And yeah, the fine print. There we go. See the fuckery in the fine print. Here we out here with these receipts. Hi, Nana. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, yeah.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I have to go over and get that Oracle card over there. I'm going to get it and then buffer, and I'm going to go get it and then I'll be back.
Buffer. You left me with nothing now. You all said it all. Go on. You better be quick. Yeah, Kennedy's saying the fine print. LOL reminds me of the one scene in Cat in the Hat. Are you familiar with that?
Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things like contract we actually agreeing to signing verbally to it. Signing, we just think, oh, just because I signed something down, I just write down some things, I've tied myself to something, and it's the only way to tie yourself to think. No, it's not. Your birth certificate is basically a social contract.
That your parents signed.
Yeah, for you.
On my behalf.
And until you rebel against it, you've agreed. That's why they do things where if you don't say you don't agree, that's another way as well. Well, after say 6 months, a year, or whatever, or 2 weeks, we'll take it that you have say yes. And it's written. There's many contracts like this, and it's written, and it's like, oh, snap. Yeah. So it goes on said, but these things and these all words used, and so much power there. Yes. So yeah. In a way, the way Jay meant, yes, it doesn't really have power, but in the other way, it can be powered up, depending on what you look to do.
I think that's why it's going to. There's such a crumbling there so early because it's quicker to dismantle.
Yeah.
You know, because it doesn't hit so deep.
Well, once you understand it and you understand to manipulate the language and use the language in a certain way, you then realize it kind of like undo the whole power system.
Yeah. Of course. I think that's what we're all doing on an individual level. We're just like plugging out, like, hello, no, thank you.
Yeah.
We got to find a little home for this and make some space, and I'm gonna get on with some of these readings.
Go ahead.
What are we feeling into today? Okay. All right. I'm going to do one collective, and if anyone wants a 3-card pull, they can come through for that. Number 7 coming in strong. All right. Feel free to banter.
Yeah, I was actually reading something. Nana saying that I don't like taking or keeping receipts because I don't need a reminder of what I already decided to spend, plus the extra clutter in my bag. That is true.
Oh, that's another thing. I haven't had a bag for about a year and a half, and I'm telling you, the freedom. The freedom of not having the bag is real out here. It's pockets all the way, and my pockets stay small and empty. Okay? Have but a tissue in there, maybe a crystal or lip balm, and I'm good to go. Sometimes I don't even leave the house with my phone. And that's how I roll. I keep it light now. Because all that used to happen is I used to come back with my shoulder pain because I'm holding everybody's things because I'm the one with the bag, right? And then a whole load of junks in it. Pure shrapnel. I'm talking pennies. I'm talking 20 pence pieces, centime, cut off chewing gums. Listen, you know, they say, oh, never put your hand in someone else's bag. Like, don't. You reach down into it. Bare dust. Where's this dust coming from? I'm like, I'm carrying that around all day. I'm done with it. It's like an extra weight.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if I'm going to get another one. I don't know if I want another one. Don't know if I care to. I'm out here. Just a new lease on life. I said, who said I have to carry a bag anyway? And it was like, oh, I remember my mum was like, yeah, a lady has to carry a bag. What do you mean you don't have a bag? To put what in it? And if you're honest with yourself, that first time you had that bag, it was empty as shit. It was empty. It was rattling around. It was empty.
It's part of the uniform, isn't it?
It was part of the uniform. And I was like, whose uniform for what? Now my shoulders all whatever, my knees off.
But you know what's funny? There's nothing wrong with the bag. It's just more the obligation of it.
It was that was what I was tying away for. I love bag, good leather bag. Sorry for my vegans out there, but it is what it is. Okay. And yeah, like a nice bag, still a nice bag. But then I equally respect a good rucksack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or what the Americans call a backpack, call it a rucksack. But I'm not obliged. I do it as I feel. I'm not obliged. Don't oblige me to hold no bag. No. which is a big reason why I end up being really lawless with the last baby, because I was like, who said we have to hold a whole nappy bag? What are we doing here?
You know, I mean, when it comes to uniform, I've just never resonated with it.
No, you didn't. But then
I was like, no.
You didn't think, to be fair, in France they don't make you wear a uniform to school.
Yeah, but they got of a way to do it.
Of course they do. But in England, like, it's uniform. I went to school where you had to wear your blazer. Like, if you turn up to school without your blazer and there's no blazer in that bucket, the blazer bucket, which is like any man's blazer who may or may not have vomited on it and left it from last term, you got to put that on for the day. Then you need to go home and get your blazer. It was that.
I'm sure that...
And have to have your tie.
I'm sure that symbolically, when you leave school, burning that blazer must mean a lot.
I threw that blazer in the tall grass. I promise you, it was. And I tell you what, this is how my mum rolled. She's
tall grass,
straight up, the tallest grass I could find. I was like, someone will find that.
The snake's wearing it now.
Listen, I just threw it. I took it off. I went to the park and I threw it. I just threw it. I was like, I don't know where it is, and it doesn't matter. My mum bought it when I was like in year 7. Didn't I have it for the whole 5 years? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, I had it for the whole 5 years. She bought it huge. And she was like, this is what's going to happen. Okay. You're going to roll it up.
You're going to grow into it.
You're going to grow into it. And then when you grow out of it, you go and pull your cardigan down. And that's how we're going to do it.
Listen.
If you saw how many bobbles and baubles were on it, every year I just used to take a razor blade to it and just shave it down. It was horrible. Fuck that blazer. And fuck a bag too. Oh my Lord. Okay. Uniform, eh?
No,
what other uniforms do we wear? And if you like uniforms, wear it because you want to, but don't wear it because someone else told you to.
But then it's no uniform.
No, it's a form of expression.
Uniform. Look what it means.
Oh, thank you. Okay, look.
Only one form.
All right.
For everybody. That's what it means, really. So now the whole point of a uniform is when you comply to it. That's what makes it a uniform.
We got communication coming in. We got Sag energy coming in, Sagittarius out there. We've got the energy of running wild and free. We've got joyful energy out here. That's appropriate for the collective today. Number 9, relevant. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Kennedy says it's time to shuffle.
It really is. Okay, here we go. All right. I see it for you. Someone out here has a really great, okay, there's somebody who's come through and had a really great idea. It's more than great. It was something that was like divinely put. It's like in your God mind, it was clear. It's come through. New beginnings for this energy here. Yeah. And it's come like at an end of a cycle, and it's like a beginning of a new one. The new moon is coming in, but there's like you're not holding still enough to allow it to come in. It's something that it's making use of the skills that you already have. Okay. So what I'm seeing is people transitioning out of one mindset into another and thinking that it needs to be different. So what's coming in is everything that you've already learned up to now, you don't have to throw it all out. You can reorganize it to work for you. It doesn't have to work against you. Through that, new ideas will be birthed. You know how to handle this now. Everything it is that you've gone through, you've now mastered, and you know what skills you have. Just because you didn't enjoy the past job you did in the paradigm that you did it in doesn't mean the skills that you've got from it now moving forward won't serve you. Everything still happened for a reason. Now you can use it to move forward. There'll be something there. You don't have to leave it all behind. And you're not seeing it right now because you can't have judgment about the way that it was. Yeah. And I liken it to some uniform. So I don't really like uniforms, but what I did like is the fact that I got to wear loafers. Give me a loafer, and I'm telling you, your girl's happy, okay? I do love a loafer. I wouldn't have known that if I didn't have to wear no stinking uniform. I'll leave the uniform, but I'll keep the loafer. You're nice driving shoe. They're comfortable. They look cute. Yep, they're adaptable, and that's this energy. It's this adaptability energy. It's not all lost because you spent 20, 30 years, 15 years doing something you didn't enjoy, didn't like. It's now for you to choose to extract the joy back out of it and take what's good from what it is you've learned and the skills that you've learned and ground it into the new idea that's coming through for you. Okay. That was for somebody.
Yeah, I'm just going to read some things. Okay. Let's say I went to school with no uniform requirements, but all the kids end up in uniforms anyway, chasing an identity. Starter jackets, lucky jeans, etc. Brands mattering in silly ways.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jay say conform correct. Yeah.
You know what? That we used to be gifted, and I'm saying gifted as in if you pay £2,
Go on, tell me.
Hear this new freshness now. If you pay £2, okay, to the school charity, you can turn up for 1 day a year in your normal clothes.
For real?
Yeah, that's what they used to call it. No uniform day.
This is how they.
But you could only do it if you paid the charity. So you had to do it.
This is how you see someone's freedom, isn't it? You make them believe that they have to participate to this crazy ass system.
The kid who didn't used to turn up on non-uniform day with with their uniform.
They told you from the start.
They used to get it.
They told you from the start. You need to get your guac up, okay? You need to get your money up because it's funny.
Some kids spent their lunch money doing it just so that they could turn up.
They told you from the start. This is what's going. This how it's going to be. You know,
they were out here finessing us in these streets. I don't know what else to say about that.
How good does it get, isn't it? To tell you like, okay, well,
all right.
Do you want freedom? Pay.
All right. Any other messages for the collective right now? Come through. Thank you. What are we getting? All right. Impeccability and strength. All right. What's this about? Thank you. Focus. All right. 22, 46, 28 relevant. All right. Looking at the fine print. What is this pertaining to? Contracts coming up. It's funny you use the etymology because contracts are coming up for some people. Renewal of contracts are coming up for some people. How great timing that we're actually talking about fine print. Look at this impeccability card. It is literally fine print. Whoever's going through anything legal right now, or the signing of contracts, or looking over some sort of documentation, your impeccability, your strength for focusing in on this is going to be called for. Yeah, it's going to be called for. Yeah. Focus on the thing that they are not trying to have you focus on. And the reason I'll say that is, if you see this picture here, she's got the telescope, but she's not using the telescope to focus. She's focusing on her guide. So where this contract is coming up, where this strength of focus needs to be done, is to not get lost in the source of the fine print, but to look what the overall thing is binding you to. What is this overall bondage that you're signing up for or getting into, or whatever that may be? What is that for you moving forward? You'll be guided. You will be guided, and they will be there at the time. It's just for you to look in the right place and focus on the right things. If you're writing up contracts right now or renewing contracts right now, don't look at what it is they're telling you to look at. Go where your guides are trying to get you to focus, because you will be guided to look at the right thing at the right time.
Bless saying I'm negotiating a contract on Tuesday. Duly noted.
Good. Okay, yeah. Red flags coming up. So you are at a place where you're stable enough. You have to call in the strength enough to be assertive and to call out any red flags. And you don't have to call them out as in that's BS. It's like, oh no, that part is not for me, and this part is more for me. And have a really balanced view about it. I'm getting the 14th relevant for some, or the 14 relevant for some. 414. This will bring around some sort of stability and some sort of change. Like it's like a moving over from one thing that brings stability to another. But it's time to focus on things that you probably wouldn't focus on before. Before you would overlook something, but now go as guided. Go as guided. Have a balanced view about it. Don't look too much at one thing or the other. Go as guided. Okay, what's this peeking out? Yeah, it will be clear. It will be made clear to you. Your guides will make it extremely clear to you at the time. But you're supposed to speak your truth on it. Do not be intimidated in any way or feel any way to air exactly what it is you want out of this contract, or what it is that you feel doesn't serve you this time around, or just any augmentations. They will be implemented. It's just going to come down to you spotting them and saying that's what you require. This is not a confrontational energy. It's more of you steering it the way you know it needs to go. Yeah, it's from a place of wisdom.
Hi, Diana.
Hey, Diana. Yeah, it's more from a place of wisdom, period. That's what's going on right now. Yeah, you've got a whole new perspective about this, and you're to use it. You're to use it moving forward. Anything else? No. not pertaining these contracts. Shoot me any questions if you have any of them. If you want a 3-card pull, I will do one. If not, I'll continue to see what comes up. I'm getting the Justice card for some of you, but that seems to be a leveling up on a personal level. Temperance coming through so much. This balance that you're all coming into is something that is requiring for you to speak up for yourselves, and requiring for you to show a side of yourself that maybe you shied away from in the past, but there's no need to do that now.
So Lina saying, I had a download of a new idea today, something to do with YouTube. Exciting.
Lovely.
And then Juliana saying, I would love a pool, please.
Okay. I know where to get that one from. These are calling me like crazy.
Kennedy say, if you got time, I'll take a yank.
All right. We're taking from Inner Child and 3 from Tarot. So let me take the Inner Child first. First, we're going to do for Juliana, then we're going to do for Kennedy. I've been getting lots of songs. I'm getting for the weekend right now. If that means something to someone. Okay. Thank you.
Diana saying, Sam, you can pull for me too.
All right.
If you like. Hey.
1, 2, 3. Those are the 3. It's going to be Juliana.
Annie saying, I'll take a pull.
Who's this? Oh, Annie, you just got in there. Right. That's the 4. It's going to be Kennedy.
Hey,
Juliana, Kennedy, Deanna, Annie. Hey, Annie. All right, Juliana. Message from guide. So this is a doubling up here. They're doubling down on something. All right, so first thing comes through is emotions are the reflections. Look for the deeper meaning in things. Yeah. Review your responsibilities. Not all your responsibilities are yours to hold. There's some stuff that you're supposed to take a second look at. You know, sometimes things can happen to you. So I'm seeing like somebody saying, okay, this is happening to me because this is how I am, but that's not the case. You used to show up in a certain way and it's like an echo of who you used to be showing up in your field. However, you've shifted and it's just an opportunity for you to now respond differently. That's where this responsibility piece is. Times where you would step forward and say, I'll take that on. You can just step back and say nothing and let that float on by. It's not for you to hold everything. It's like stepping out of Cinderella energy and stepping into Cinderella energy. Is that, you know, there's a difference. Like Cinderella was the one holding plates. Cinderella's the one like, yeah, that's my shoe. It's that. Okay. Come through with the 3-card pull for Juliana. Anything else you want to say to her about this? Way too much is coming through. All right. 2 of Cups in reverse. All right. There's partnerships in reverse. Why is this in reverse? Oh, this is a rethinking of the of a relationship that you may have been pouring too much into. And it was emptying you out. So now your approach is to be different. So if it seems like a new relationship that you're approaching looks like an old relationship, the difference here is you, how you show up, how you respond to that. Are you offering up the same things as you did last time, even if the person seems to be the same type? Yeah. It's for you to reset your boundaries and use your intuition, but stand in it. It's an opportunity for you to stand and reset your boundaries. New moment, new you. Juliana. New moment, new you. That's what this is. Yeah. Your guides are rooting for you. This will be one of those things where once you make that step, you'll get that confirmation, that ease, that kind of like, wow, that turned out differently because you've changed. You're not going to be pouring into relationships the same way as you used to, and they won't be as egregious as they used to. And then relationships and partnerships that mirror your dreams will come through for you because now you're different. You're responding to the mirror different. You're talking to the mirror different. Mirror work isn't only what we think it is. It's also in our waking life when we see patterns being mirrored back to us. How do we talk to that mirror as well? All right. There we go, girl. You got this. No hyperbole, you got this. All right, cool. Now for Kennedy, please. Where am I inclined to go for this? Can we get a new knock for Kennedy? Nope, these ones.
So, Juliana saying on point with everything, girl. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Cool. All right, Kennedy, what we getting? A bit of fun. All right. Very light energy. I'm here for it. Okay. Seasonal harvest. Something's coming through. I'm talking about here we're getting a fruitful investment. Yeah. Oh, wow. All right. A lot of changes are coming through for you through this season of harvest. This is time for you to take everything that has been built and move forward with it. Yeah, with a quickness. This is the thing about harvest. It's okay. So spirit's coming through. The thing about harvesting in this season is you are supposed to be ready for what it is that you've worked so hard for. I know you're clearing them. Thank you. Yawn if you have to, yeah?
Yeah, no. I just
no, because
I just got some things about the harvest. This is for
go on, chime in. See, if you'd had your rods, like we've been telling you.
I'm just trying to stay out of the energy. To be fair,
you're not. That's why you're yawning.
I'm not. It's not that. I was just
right,
I'm not. No. That was just showing me the harvest when there's certain branches when you do farming. And I grew up in a farm, so trust me, I know about that. And when I was a kid, when it comes to harvest something, I used to pull the branches and break the branches, and they used to tell me off about it. And so the care you put when you harvest some things is very, very important. Certain branches are meant to reproduce fruit for the next season. So you can't just pick the fruit and then take the whole stem out. And it's basically as you said, that's what was sent.
Literally, that's what I was.
That's what you were going to say.
That's why I said, why? That's why you're yawning. You're all up in my fields.
Yeah, you have
mind your business. Mind your whole business.
Mind my business.
Okay, yeah.
So it's funny when you say that.
That's literally it. Out. I'm seeing it like, look, when you harvest something that you've worked on and it's fruited, a whole part of the completion part of it is that you have everything that's adequate enough to carry said harvest. There's no point in having a harvest come through, but you're not ready to collect on it, because that's when waste happens. That's when wastage happens. So that is, it could be pertaining to anything. It's like you're going to get a ton of money, but you haven't got one bank account to put it in. Or you are going to be, I don't know, you've been waiting to get a pet. Now you've got a pet, but you haven't bought any beds. You haven't done anything to be able to receive that which you've put into motion. There's something that you've put into motion. It's coming to harvest, but you need to put yourself in a place where you can receive everything in its fullness. So now is past the time of preparing the manifestation and more into the time of preparing for the harvest of it. It's like I've been telling you I'm moving, right? I got my boxes, you know. Do I know where I'm moving? No, but I'm ready. Stay ready. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So you've had an inclination about it. You've had your intuition come through about it. Sources say you've not been listening. Because you think it's coming in too slow and it's been long enough. But they're saying it's holding off because of this preparation piece.
I see what you're saying about.
You see what I mean? Like, they're not gonna give it to you haphazardly and half-assed. This thing that's coming through, whatever it is you manifest, is coming in its fullness. The reason it hasn't come in is because of the unpreparedness around it. They want you to be able to receive it in your fullness, but to receive it in your fullness, you got to stop doing this and got to start doing that. You got to be open to receive. When the message says, you know what, you're going to need that for this, your answer used to be like, yeah, but that ain't even here yet. That's the point. You need to buy the baskets before the berries are ripe on the tree. Okay. All right, take that how you want.
And side note, what they used to tell us as a kid, when we used to pick other things, that expectation, you have to expect that the harvest to be there the following year.
Yeah, but his spirit's got his back, front, and side. They're like, no, you're not gonna get it until until you're ready to get the whole thing. You're the slowdown though. You're like, it's not coming in fast enough. Yeah, because you're not preparing to carry what they're about to give you.
Yeah,
what you've called in. It's beautiful.
You got to live in the now, like so.
Well, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
that's good. Listen,
abundance, isn't it?
That's abundant people problems.
Yeah,
Kennedy.
that's good.
All right. So who was next? Deanna. All right.
John.
Hey, John. All right. Here we go. This is also very playful energy I'm getting today. All right.
John said, almost missed the live.
Oh, no, we can't do that. That's a lot. No, because we got Annie coming up. Okay. All right, then. Tell me another way. That one. Okay.
Oh, John wanted love reading too.
John, let me see where the time puts me once I finish with Annie, and I'll see.
But you can book a reading with Shem if for anyone who wants a reading. Everything is in the description. The links are in the description anyway.
Okay. There seems to be a crossroads here when it comes to communication. All right. A specific way to communicate that's not being received. It's being misunderstood. Where is that about? Out of alignment with communication. All right. Cool. Okay, partnerships again. What are we saying out here? Come on, collective. You don't know what to say or how to say it?
Could you say I got read like a book? All
right. Okay.
Jay's asking, like, are you going to read the whole chat? He's saying you're going to. It's not even a question.
Don't. Hey. Your telepathy is loud, Jay. I hear you, but I'm minding my own business. You see what I'm saying? All right. So no, there's some sort of crossroads here when it comes to how an individual is communicating with you. It's like you don't like it. You don't like it. It spun you. You're spun. You don't like it. You're like, do better. Yeah. Do better. Who are you talking about? It's just a matter of sitting down and deciding how it is that you want to go about this. Can we get some sort of solution here? Because I'm seeing pure issue, but like, what are we saying out here, Spirit? Thank you. all right, you're going to have to be a little bit more softly with this situation. This situation is going to take for you to communicate on a level as if, all right, so what's coming in is, if you imagine the person who's most cantankerous or whose communication with you is a little bit sideways, they're coming at you sideways, is what I'm getting. Trying to see them in their form that they come in, like maybe it's a grown man or maybe it's a grown up, and you're like, nah, you're not supposed to look at it like that. They haven't been able to grow up and communicate. They haven't learned that bit. They don't. Their basis for growing up and their ability to communicate is not all that. I'm not going to fight you about that one. It's not. They do come at you sideways. You're right, yeah? But there's this mother energy in you that allows you to see the 3-year-old in people. And moving forward, that's what you're going to need to use to be able to communicate with this person for your sake and for their sake, just for the sake of your peace. You see what I'm saying, Diana? Just for the sake of your peace, you're going to have to tap into that mother energy, see them as the 3-year-old they are, and be like, yeah, you don't actually speak properly yet, do you? Oh, you hella frustrated, or yeah, you broken in that area, but that's okay. And give them that level of compassion when communicating, and things will ease up. They may still come at you sideways. They're a bit different, granted, but this way will be more peaceful for your communications moving forward with whoever this is. Maybe it's you at times. And maybe you could ask a person here to see the 3-year-old in you. We all need that compassion, I'm hearing.
So Diana saying,
all right,
cool. Is this mine? LOL. Or the old chat. Say, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, this is yours, girl. This is yours, but you know what? The field is the field. Anyone, pick it up if you need it. It is what it is. All right. That was Deanna's. Thank you. Thank you. Clear the cards. Annie.
Go ahead.
Just giving me pause. Okay, a decision to be made. From where? Okay. Come through for Annie, please.
Yeah, Diana say, yeah, death part of me.
No, what does it want to say? Okay. Something about words being unsaid and things being unhealed for the moment. Annie, listen, because this is live and because this is a chat, okay, I'm gonna say what I have to say, but respectfully, I still mind my own business, but I'm gonna still say what I have to say, okay? It's like there's some hesitation to say something, to confront something of old, and it's the wound around the feeling of not feeling enough. For someone in your field, you, wherever, take that where that resonates, but Spirit's out here saying there's no need to pause around this. There's no question about this. This is something that is it's an old pattern that needs to be shook off. And it's like you're fighting to keep it, but it doesn't belong to you anymore. You are enough. There's no more that you have to give. You're not obligated. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards about this. This one. All right. Thank you. This is for Annie. What are you concentrating on, though? Don't concentrate on the wrong things, I'm hearing. Some things are best left behind. Okay. Yeah, look, okay. There is a choice to make to leave something behind, but you think there's like too much lost by leaving it behind, but sometimes cutting your losses is the best way to move forward. You haven't lost anything, you learned things. Every time you were learning, you were feeding yourself, you were feeding your inner knowing, you were aligning yourself with a better version of you, the version that you knew the mirror was lying to you about. You know, sometimes you're looking in the mirror and you're like, hey, that's not me. That came up. So every time that you felt like, no, I'm losing too much, you're not. What you're actually walking away from is the heaviness of this energy, the heaviness of the obligation. And it's just a simple choice to make. The choice to see yourself differently and stop looking in somebody else's version of who you are. Can I get something lighter, Spirit? What are we saying? It's something you're already doing, but Spirit's like, why are you still considering this? Because you think you're losing. Nah, you're freeing your hands. So I'm seeing somebody putting down a whole load of things and being like, then now I have nothing. They still have something on their back. So you don't have nothing. That's not true. You have what you need. And you now have it with free hands so you can pick up what is really meant for you. What's really planned for you. I'm hearing what other people would call pipe dreams, or, you know, this when pigs fly energy. That's reality for you. You got the skills to actually ground something like that down. What other people see as pipe dreams, you have the skills. You've required the skills through this to make this your reality. So don't let the reflection about this situation fool you at all in any way. They're telling, I'm hearing proceed. Proceed. All right, Annie. They said what they said. Yeah, magician on the bottom. You alchemize this shit. Whatever this is, been alchemized. Proceed. There we go.
So we got John saying, I'm feeling
What's
the
the
collective
time?
today for sure. These readings always seem to connect regardless of who they're for. I still don't think y'all ready for this energy I brought today.
All right. Listen, John.
No.
It's all right. I've got 15 minutes left. I'm going to go in, John. John, don't bring me no ice cream van man energy, you know, because that's what you were serving last Sunday, and I didn't know. I was discombobulated. I'm not going to lie. It was juicy. And I told you how my readings be stating lately. I just have to say what I see. But we already get in that. Okay, fine. Shit. All right, fine. All right, John. Why am I getting that playing again?
I need to say, okay, thank you.
You're highly skilled. No, they don't want that either. These ones. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Savoring the flavor. Taurus energy. Backing away from something. All right. Ten, completion. Thank you. Persistence. All right. What are we going for here? 11. All right. Definitely. 11 right now. I'm seeing that. Thank you. All right. There's something you're not charging ahead with. Like a holding out, like you've been holding out on something. Some sort of transformation that's coming up. But there's no holding out on it. Though it's giving you pause right now, you're still going to have to pursue it. You've put it in motion already. There's something you've put in motion that you're pausing right now. But you still got to finish. It's like when you're on a journey and you've passed the point of no return. Like now, if you double back on yourself, you've just completed the journey. You've gone past that distance. So you might as well complete it, whatever this is. It's Capricorn energy we're going to need. There's going to need to be some perseverance here, some persistence here. That's how the end of this journey will close out for you. You're halfway there. There's a persistence that needs to be applied here. And yes, while you can have the rest, because maybe all of these changes are going on and they're just a bit much right now, that's okay. Give yourself the grace. But persistence is still required. And you'll have to see this through. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to turn back right now with this, because you're just going to make the same journey back is the same journey to the top. The same journey back, same journey to the top. What we saying? All right. Picking 3 tarots with those oracles. What we saying for John? Need some solutions out here. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Temptation around what? Healing. All right.
So John saying Hecate being scolding me on this ish. Lots of finger wagging and no, because there's not follow through. There's no follow through. It's not what I've been doing. It's the lack of.
Yeah, you've stopped. Something threw you off. It's like you were trying to rush it in some space. At the beginning, you were trying to rush it and you weren't taking the time to savor the flavor. You weren't taking the time to enjoy the actual journey of it. It's like this. I'm getting the story of the hungry caterpillar. It's like, if you know the story of the hungry caterpillar, you know that it's a whole journey. He starts off small and then he eats a couple leaves and then he starts munching his way through. He gets salami. He gets plums. He gets ice cream, lollipop. By the end, he's eating things that caterpillars shouldn't be eating, but he did it. And yes, he got a tummy ache, but then he ate a leaf and then he went into the cocoon stage. It's like you're not savoring the flavor at some point of this transformation that you're going through right now. Because when you're on the other end of it, as much as it will be something that one could say could have been a rough time, you will look back with it. You'll look back on it with a fondness. But you're not required to blast through this right now. You're required to take your time with this. It's okay to pause, but it's under no circumstances should you be tempted to back out, because it won't make sense. You've already passed the point of no return. You've already passed that point. It's going to be a requirement of you opening up your heart space for this, and is something you don't feel like doing that last bit is turning out to be harder than what it first looked like it was going to be. But it's just a requirement of the journey. And now it's got you looking at the beginning part of the journey that you have blown through. I'm going to tell you right now, you blew through that one. Like, yo, that I thought that was struggle. That wasn't even struggle. That was actually that was all right back then. But at the time, you just wanted it done. And now you're facing the actual summit. It's going to require that digging deep that you just were trying to put off for a bit. Don't be tempted to turn back. It won't make sense. It's probably why Hecate has been getting in your ass about this. It will ultimately be your choice, but you have what it takes to do so.
So there's a few things happening here.
Go for it.
Cryo saying, John, are you fasting? And then John is responding to Cryo by saying, was it necessary to hit home that hard, my brother? And laughing, so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a temptation there, don't you got this. The star is here, and it's something you've called in. But that last leg of it, you need to feel into your heart space for. And you're not doing that right now. Don't do things because you think it's the way it has to be done. Your intuition has spoken to you. This is not from a place of not knowing, John. You know. But this last leg it's got you, it's whooping your ass. It's okay to pause. Just don't give up. It's okay to pause. Who gives a fuck about the devil? Who gives a fuck about that? It's whatever. It's a choice, though. You could take its hand, or you can just say, "No, I'm all right, mate." Just say I'm all right, mate, and plod on. Persistence is what you're being asked. What's that goat called that does the vertical climb? Is it the ibex?
The ibex.
The ibex.
Yeah.
That's what is required at the time. You see how you're already halfway up? You're going to close this out. So it's not that you're not going to do it. And I'm getting 8 and 2, and then I'm getting a 10. That's 10-10. You're definitely going to complete this. It's just a matter of you persisting. You got this. I know. And it seems like but listen, you wouldn't be in the chat if you didn't have it. I need you to know that. We're not all together on some random Friday night. Look, 2121 on the clock. We're not all together on a random Friday night. This is far from random.
John saying the hungry caterpillar. Oh no, that is why I stepped away from the channel. Choir, I don't have to because Hecate,
yeah,
be doing it for me in the most loving way possible.
Good.
I love you guys. Don't be sorry.
I'm not. I see you in your full power, John. I see all of you in your full power. I have full compassion because life sometimes be whooping everybody's ass, and that's okay. Because, hey, we out here, we're all doing our best. Yeah, we all doing our best. And as for the Scorpio card did come up, by the way. Scorpio card came up. This transformation. And for Scorpios and Taurus out here, Capricorn also, there is a confirmation of a completion here. This message is going to pull for you in some ways as well. That end part can feel a bit tempting, but you're supposed to ground down into your heart space for this completion to happen. And remember who called it in the first place. Yeah, you did. You called it in. It's here. Now it's for you to ground down, and you're doing it. It's okay to pause, but you don't have to take a pause as a failure. It's just an opportunity to realign and push on, Be persistent with the love that you have for yourself. Be persistent with the care and the time that things take to just shift, to have that transformation, to savor the flavor of the journey. Okay? Savor the flavor of the journey. Absolutely. All right, guys. That's perfect. You got anything to close out on? I'm really on. This hasn't left me in a somber stage, but it's like I'm feeling the exhaustion of what it is to keep smiling through it. You don't have to keep a smile on your face through this. If life be lifing, then it be lifing, and just be like, hey, life be lifing. But it's time for the warm and fuzzies. It's time for that hot bath or that tub of ice cream. And I know you fasting out here, but guess what? Who cares? It didn't mean you stopped. You just paused. What? You see what I'm saying? Do not be too hard on yourself right now.
Guess what? Apparently, when you have ice cream after a fast, it's a muscle turner. That's why they're doing bodybuilding. So, hey.
Okay.
Depending on how far you're going.
It doesn't mean you've quit. You can never quit on yourself. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You're just sometimes taking the time to just savor the flavor. And guess what's nice about being at this stage when you are making that ascent to whatever next summit that you're trying to reach for? The view. The view is already impeccable from here. So stop sometimes and just look around at the view.
So Jay's saying, I love the progression of the souls here. Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Before we go,
all right,
I was going to
thank you guys.
say a few things. So again, on Sunday, Super Sunday, we're going live as per usual. But also after that,
3 p.m. UK.
We're going live 3 p.m. UK, and then at 6 is that 6:30 p.m. UK or
Blessed
2 p.m. EDT. Blessed. You know the time, right? Anyway, guys, just check it. We'll probably put the post in the community post just to let you know where to go. But the Great Unlock, we're all going to be together, and more talks about what's going on.
Yeah.
And if you want anything regarding what we're doing. If you want a book, a reading, you go on our website now. All the links are in the description. And also on Saturday, there is
oh yeah, I'm doing my final meditation, isn't it? The final
meditation. Well,
it is for now.
For now,
I'm guided to do some new ones, and I know. And what's been wonderful about everyone coming is now I know where to steer the new ones as well. I know that collective now are ready. Like everybody is on. Like, let me tap into my guides. Let me talk to my higher self. Let me get into my God consciousness, and being able to just ground it down and have it there to be used at any time of the day, as and when you need. So that's what I'll be facilitating with you for yourself. So you can take the tool and use it for the rest of this experience you have called life.
So again, if you want to register for the guided meditation, it is on the website.
And if you don't, just go on my channel and you got 5-minute ones that you can go and just do in the morning. You come, have your cup of tea, you just center yourself, and then you get on with your day. Right.
Exactly. And after the Great Unlock on Sunday, we usually have about an hour private convo, so private link on Zoom, and basically you gotta get that link on the Great Unlock website.
And that's with us, and that's with Blessed and Corey and Melekta and some community members. Listen, it's swinging, it's doing what it needs to do. We're growing as a community, and I love that. And I love the way we all support each other. I really do.
So if you're up for it, join us. And basically for the one that book for the Great Unlock for the 1 month event, obviously you've got access to it.
To all of the Zooms.
All of the Zooms anyway. And if not, you can access the Zoom by registering.
Yeah. Thank you all. It's been lovely as per usual. We will see you on Sunday. We are going to enjoy tomorrow. But you know what? To be fair, I know the anniversary is tomorrow, but it's been a vibe all month. Okay? Yeah. It's been a vibe.
Yeah, we
Low
are
key,
not gonna pin
past
us.
20 odd years, it's been a vibe.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're not gonna pin ourselves to one day.
No.
I don't think one day you can sum 20 years. Like,
no, I'm just gonna just continue.
So I think we'll take the month, right?
We'll take up the rest of our time here together. Boom. That's what we're doing. We're locked in.
Yeah, what that comprises 20, 25, 30, 25, 50 years.
We're doing what we need to do when we need to do it, babe.
Until the end of the contract.
Right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, wedding anniversary. Another contract.
Another one.
All right. Love to all of you. 14:11 on the clock. I love it. All right.
Love you all.
Love you all.
See you on Sunday.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Much love. Ciao.